Hey guys, hope you're all well. Welcome back to a slightly warm evening in the shed. It's about 9 o'clock and it's still absolutely cooking, but we're going to try and get a bit done. I'm going to attack that panel that I briefly showed you guys in the last video. That one there. I'm going to start by attacking the filler on this bracket. So, as you can see, that is surrounded with filler on the outside and on the inside. On the inside, it's already started to break away, so it shouldn't be too hard to get off. So that's what I'm going to do first, get the filler off and see what we're left with. See how much of that we've got to try and replace, and obviously I want to do it so you can't actually see the repair when we finished it. And the next bit is this patch here that's obviously had a bit of a beating. I'm going to try and improve that, so we'll get all the paint off. I'm not sure if there's any filler in there, but we'll find out. Anyway, we'll start digging away at both bits and see what we've got to repair. I think we'll go for the inside first, because it looks like that's already falling off. What is that stuff? It's not light filler, it's not hard light filler. Oh, you can bend it. It looks like, I haven't got my glasses on, it looks like someone may have had a go at brazing that. So we're going to have to cut that away anyway, because obviously the welding will not mix well with the brazing at all. It'll just fizzle up. So it looks like we might have to cut us a piece out of there, then make some exactly the same shape and see if we can weld it back in. Let's try and get the rest of it off first. I reckon this side may have to be ground away. What we'll also do is measure the hole centers, just in case this drops off while we're digging away at that filler. And then we'll know we'll get it. I'm being clumsy. We know we'll get it back on in the correct place then. We may have to break that off. As you can see, that is very rotten, but we'll just break it off. There we go. And we'll just have to dress that back till we got some decent material. I've just noticed it's cracking there as well, and someone's tried filling that. We'll see what we can do with that bit as well. I don't think we'll get away with welding that bit either. That is thin. Right, what we'll do now is basically dress that back till we've got some decent material. It's tidied it up. Might be thick enough to get a bit of welding going on. That side's still a bit dodgy. Right, we're just getting everything sort of cleaned up. Ready to see how we're going to start the repairs. Just got to get this bit off this as well. And trim it off the back. I'm just going to cut that off. grind the rest of it off the back. Right. That's got most of that cleaned up. Next, we'll skim over this next to expose what damage we've got to deal with. Starting to expose the damage now, so obviously where all the paint's still in there, that's all the low spots which we've got to try and beat out. I have no idea what this paint is, but it really takes some shifting. It's really strange. Let's show you. Right, that's a new padlock. Rock hard. Barely touching it. It's took me ages to get that paint off there. Right, it's a little bit of a mess. We'll see what we can do. Right, excuse me, choking. Moving on to the following day, or should I say evening again. Yes, it's been another scorcher, and I have been doing a few jobs where I don't have to move too much and basically staying out the shed as much as I can. Yeah, I was thinking earlier, I can't believe all them years ago in the blacksmith shop, I'd be working by a raging forge on days like this and wouldn't bat an eyelid. Couldn't do that now, not a chance. There's one good thing about that, being a blacksmith, with all that heat, especially in the summer, you never got fat. That also changed. Anyway, I've done a load more Patreon names. You get in there. Again, don't panic if you can't see yourself. There's more to come. So yeah, I've done a bit of that today because it doesn't involve moving too much. Right, back on this. I was also thinking about the paint on this. I think that's some sort of enamel, because it is proper tough stuff. Anyway, I'm going to have a go at this patch here, see if we can make this a bit better. I can't find my really, really nice Don't Hammer. I don't know where that's gone. Hopefully it hasn't been lost or someone's borrowed it and abused it. But I have got other hammers that should be okay for this job. So let's have a go at that, see how good we can get it. We've got to be able to improve it. It's probably harder to tell now I've took all the paint off. Let's see what we can do. Right, I found it. It was hanging up right in front of me. Anyway, we'll see how we go. We got a selection with these three. I should be able to get this a bit better. Now, sometimes you may have to sort of knock it more this way to get the material to go where you want it, and then tap the high spots back in from this side. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how easy it's all going to start moving. I'll probably start the more severe dents with just the ball peen, and we're in the leather bag because that will give way to the shape, whatever you start clouting into it. And it's just time and patience. And like, don't start walloping it. You'll see I'm literally only just tapping it. Let's go in with this one, see. What we'll do, we'll keep skimming the DA across it as well, so we can keep an eye on what's going on. Let's get that. So we've got quite a sharp one there where that paint's still laying in. I think it's going. It's like if you haven't got a leather bag, sometimes you can bind a load of like towels up or whatever, compact them, and use like rags or towels, wrap them all up quite tight, and that can sort of do the same job as this. Or sand, just loose sand can do it. Or sometimes we'd use roofing pitch. So we'd have like a big tray, so deep, load of molten like tar basically, isn't it? Pour that in, let that set, and you can use that as well. We'd mix it with tallow, sheep fat, animal fat, whatever, which would make it a little bit more sort of giving. There's all sorts of tricks we used to use. That's slowly getting there, I can see it. Right, let's go over that with the DA, see what we got. Definitely get in there. Right, I'm just going to keep working at that. I think you get the idea of what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep working at it until I've got that as good as I can get it. Just seems to have some rippling all the way down the centre there now. This is all coming right. It'll get there. Okay, it's getting a bit better. I've just got the block now. This is just sponge, so it'll follow the radius nicely. I'm just going to go around it like that, and that should highlight any remaining low spots so we can work on them. It has got some little scars. It's certainly a lot better. I think some of that's actually high. We'll get in there. I think that's a pass. Yeah, I think I'm happy to leave it at that. Right, I'm going to have to leave the job at that. I've got something else I've got to try and do before the day's over with. It's already 10 o'clock at night. Anyway, it's getting there. That was fairly easy, actually. So all I'm going to do with that bit, obviously we chopped all the rot away. I've got a little infill piece here. I'm going to shape all that up and get that in. So we'll do a quick video on that next and get all that done, and that's our job finished then. Yeah, it's not been too bad. Although it's extremely thin where I've got to put that piece in. But with it being flat, it should be all right. It should be all right. We'll just take our time. It's when there's loads and loads of shapes, like mud guards, when they've gone really thin. As I experienced in them mud guards not too long ago, that's when it becomes impossible. But with that being flat, we should be okay. At least we've saved all that damage there, and that should not need filler. Right, okay, we'll finish that in the next video. And obviously in between all this, I'm doing the Honda. That is coming along nicely now. I think I showed that at the beginning of this video, didn't I? You gotta bear in mind, that was yesterday for me. Anyway, right, next video, we'll be obviously ploughing on with the Honda, and we'll just finish that off quickly. Right, cheers for watching, guys. Take care.